Hi friends, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Morella. I am a life coach and I am also a mom, hence why I'm called the Life Coach Mom. And I'm continuing my series on connection by coming to you daily for the next 30 days, posing a question that I encourage you to have with your family to establish meaningful connection. So we'll go through the question and then I want to leave you with some food for thought, some thoughts that you can reflect on afterwards. So let's get to today's question. It is, do you ever pray? And if so, how often? So this is going to be a simple yes or no. You'll know what you do in your very own home, and the answers will be different. If you are in a faith-based family, you've probably had conversations about this before. What is prayer? What are the benefits of prayer? And so depending on what you believe, it's going to lead you to two different conversations. For those of us who do believe in prayer, let's unpack it a little bit more. Prayer is a way to connect us with God. And in prayer, you're acknowledging several things. First of all, you're acknowledging that God does exist, that you do have a living and breathing relationship with God. You're acknowledging that He listens and that He cares and that the details of your life matter to Him. And you're acknowledging that you can't do life in your own strength. His ways are higher, and you're acknowledging our dependence on Him. If you are not from a faith-based family and you see God as someone who is distant, very removed, not actively involved in the details of your life, or simply that He doesn't exist, then that's going to lead to a very different conversation. But here's the takeaway. This is what I want to impress on our children. Whether you are a family who has faith or of no faith, or who is simply on the path to discovering what do we believe, here is an opportunity to teach our children respect for different viewpoints, respect for different backgrounds, different traditions, different beliefs. Different faiths offer us an opportunity to learn about different backgrounds. Why do people believe what they believe? You and your words have impact on them. The way you see the world will likely be the way they see the world. So what you say about different religions will likely be the way they see different religions. So what value are you promoting in your home? Especially if you are somebody of no faith. I personally do see the value in prayer because we don't always know what to do next. Life is big. Our challenges are big. And we need wisdom beyond our own. So that's just my personal belief. At the very least, I want to share with you the serenity prayer because this may very well help somebody out there. And the serenity prayer is this: God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, courage to change the things I can, and wisdom to know the difference. At the very core of our being, I believe that we need peace. We need serenity. And in order to do that, we need to identify the things that we can control versus the things that we can't control. If you are focusing on the things that you cannot control, that is going to overwhelm you mentally and in your emotions. You will be beating your head against the wall constantly, and you will be in a constant state of frustration and overwhelm. So we have to learn ways to accept there are things that we just cannot change. Our past, for example. But what we can't change is the way that we talk to ourselves about the past. The only thing that's afforded to us in terms of our past is to revisit our pain, the pain or things of trauma, and look through it with a different lens, with a heart of maybe compassion or understanding. That's number one. And number two, we do need the courage to change what is in our ability to change, what we are responsible to change, and what is in our control. Personal responsibility is a big one. To identify, to recognize your contribution to where you are in life. We are exactly where we put ourselves. So my recommendation is to take an active approach in the areas of your life where you do have control and you can make an impact. And now it's your turn. Let me know, do you pray? And if so, how often? And I will connect with you tomorrow.